Good morning. This is the morning show with H2O and Dr. Butterfly, the relationship specialist. Trying to think. Okay, there go H2O over there.
Hey,
He
what's
doing
up?
something
You
this
looking at the
morning.
better looking one though? Over there?
He over there doing something this morning. What you doing? Get back over here. We got a lot going on right now with getting everything set for the world largest preliminaries. We've been working. Well, he been working. I mean, I've been working, but with my clients. And now I'm off for the weekend, so not particularly off, but I'm never really off work. But anyway, y'all, I'm back a real estate agent again. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go look at some houses, get to know the market again. I might start doing real estate on the weekend and then just doing counseling Monday through Thursday, because that's what I do now anyway. But I take a few appointments on the weekend. I might nail down. I think I will. I'm with this new black lady that's in Sugarland, that she's a dancer too. I found off of Facebook. You can find lots of things in the dance community. Right here in our community, we have a lot of things. If we can just work together, working together right in the community. Matter of fact, I need to get in touch with my broker. Yep, I found my broker right here in the dance community. What's on your mind this morning, H2O? I see half of you, and then half of you is like it's something on top, or it's that computer on top. Mm-hmm. You got that computer on top, and it's showing on the thing.
Oh, is it? Okay.
What are you doing? Do you feel like doing the morning show this morning?
No. I'm trying to log into the thing.
You in there?
No,
and I see your computer.
Facebook, baby.
Oh, okay. I can see your computer on top.
I just never did fix it.
Oh, okay. What I'm saying is move that computer back a little bit. Just scoot it back a little bit. But that's all I'm saying. I can see the top of it.
Can you take me off stage though?
Oh, take you off? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's weird. Because I need to get my weight back right.
Yep.
So we need to be walking. We'll take a good walk today. Let's go to the gym this morning when we finish. I got a little bit. I think my next first appointment is at 11. To get on that massage chair.
Well, that ain't.
Well, I know, but do 30-minute workout and get on the massaging chair. 30 minutes is better than 0 minutes. I'm just saying. I need to check the different classes in there. I'm so out of shape right now. I remember I was in the gym doing kickboxing, kicking so high in the air, they was ready to put us out of there. For real. It was a group of us. We would be over there doing too much. But we would have to get out the room because we would be doing too much. We would be taking all the exercises and amplifying it to the max. Like they had you kick right here, we'd be kicking our way up and doing all kind of crazy stuff. You know my hyper self. But it was about 5 more hyper people like me. 5 or 6 of us. Just I was really in shape. I had started weighing like 159, 158. I started thinking something was wrong because I had finally lost weight. Because usually most of my adult life, I've been hovering at 163, 162, 163.
Wow, that's good stuff.
Yeah, but right now I'm like 170. Oh, hold on. Yeah, but right now I'm 169.
Our diet is gonna be. We about to start juicing now, baby.
That's how you turn to a big chick. Go from 156. You'll get it at 169. Next thing you know, 179.
Now this is called relationship weight.
Yeah, but I don't want no relationship.
So we're gonna start. We're gonna turn this.
I love you, but I don't want no extra weight because extra weight means high blood pressure or higher blood pressure.
Well, I mean, extra weight is just.
For me, it do.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so it's not. It's not.
I've never been nowhere close to diabetic, but extra weight can do a lot of stuff too.
Right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna start working out.
When are we gonna start?
Actually, I'm gonna start juicing
because he always gonna start something. Well, at least you
today. We're gonna start juicing today. Actually.
Well, you
And-
did something today for me. You did this bananas. You brought these bananas instead of that bread.
Right.
Because a lot of times they try to get you to stay away from bread too.
Yeah. So, our topic of today will be getting back to the honeymoon phase after the honeymoon phase has worn off.
Dog, getting back to it.
How do you get back into the honeymoon phase?
Is we out of the honeymoon phase?
Shit, I don't think we. Sometimes we start.
That's because you're a controlling person, so you be thinking you my daddy. But anyway.
So, how do you get back into the honeymoon phase? Because some of the phases that me and you went through would have been a relationship killer for some people.
Like what?
Fussing, and just a lot of stuff, that would have been a relationship killer for some people.
Well, because the thing is, the amount of stuff we do together is just enough things to get into it about. Like if we didn't do all these different things together, it probably would be a different story. But the thing is, we both want to do these things.
Yeah, so
that's the thing.
Right. So let's discuss that. So, do you have, from the clinical standpoint, how do you?
Well, let's talk about what the honeymoon phase is.
Okay.
Let's give a definition.
Okay.
So the honeymoon phase is the initial, intense, and romantic stage of a relationship. And one of my clients just told me the other day, she said, I want to stay in the honeymoon phase. Pretty much, whenever she get out the honeymoon phase, pretty much she wants to lead a relationship.
Right, correct.
Because during the honeymoon phase, people are giving you a whole lot of attention too. Like they may even kind of halfway neglect their work to be giving you a whole lot of attention, opening the doors, doing this, doing that. They're on their best behavior.
Right.
Okay. And so when she get out of that, she wants to lead the relationship. But what I ask my client is, are you still doing, what it takes to be in a honeymoon phase? Like, are you still doing that thing? Are you still, because one of the things is looking over a person's flaws. One of the pieces of the honeymoon phase is that you don't see the person's flaws. So I asked her if she was still looking over her partner's flaws. Because counseling is to deal with what you're doing and not what another person is doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because a lot of people want to go to counseling and talk about their partner. But a great counselor reverts back to what they have control over.
Right.
Because you don't have control over what your partner doing. Now you have control over whether you want to be in that relationship. But you don't have control over, you can't stop somebody from doing something. So the honeymoon phase is the initial, intense, and romantic stage of a relationship. It typically lasts from 6 months to 2 years, characterized by high passion, infatuation, and a tendency, the number one thing, a tendency to overlook a partner's flaws.
Dang, 6 months to 2 years? Really? 6 to 9 months.
No, sometimes people never have it. Some people never do that. They never go out their way to try to please the person and do all that stuff that people do in the honeymoon phase. So it just depends. But 6 months to 2 years, and then people start actually seeing people's flaws.
Okay, I got you.
That's the main piece of it. Is a lot of people be ignoring stuff in the honeymoon phase.
The honeymoon phase really wears off.
For the most part.
Okay.
It can. And so what about the after the honeymoon? And when you do see each other's flaws, there's a way to see each other's flaws. Like even the thing, it's like you have to learn how to deal with the flaws in a way that's positive, because everybody has flaws. So even the thing that I was having a problem with you with the laying your stuff back down. I just eventually said, you know what? At first I said I wasn't gonna pick nothing up in the first place. But now I just said, you know what, it's not really that big of a deal because you'll be doing other stuff. So just try to look over it and, because you do be doing other things, So some of the other things that you do are things that I like. So.
Good morning to everybody who's joined our live. Please share. Thank you.
So here go one of the things. Idealization. Well, what women do anyway, romanticize. So women have this ideal in their head. And there's guys who told me that finally there's guys been admitting to me that they have it too. That White House picket fence stuff. Did you ever have that?
Hell no.
Well, you thought like everything was gonna be perfect.
Hell no.
Like, because grandparents never fought. If your grandparents raised you, like my grandparents raised me, and they never had argument that I seen.
Shit, I didn't know my grandpa until I was younger grown. Shit.
Well, just not being in the reality Not looking at
let me know shit.
What?
She like these niggas walking down the street on these
Mhm.
drugs and shit. This is real life. And my mom should try to, try to hide us from all that shit. But Uncle Grandma asked for it. She's like, yeah, this is reality.
Yeah,
This ain't no Disneyland.
right.
Yeah, so yeah.
But I think, I was telling my client, I think when a person is with you after the honeymoon phase, that's when they're actually showing real love. Because if a person is only with you during the honeymoon phase, that's an idealization stage of a relationship.
But like your client said, that's why a lot of people jump from relationship to relationship because they're infatuated and in love with that
Idealization.
with the honeymoon phase.
Right.
And then, like you said, are you doing your part? Because the honeymoon phase eventually has to go away anyway. Because so I didn't say how to rekindle the honeymoon phase. How to keep the flame burning is probably what I should have said.
Right. How to keep it. How to keep that energy. How to keep that intensity.
Because the honeymoon phase, you ain't got to worry about the other person's bill. They ain't got to worry about your bill. They ain't got to worry about none of that.
Unless you move in the honeymoon phase, some people will, move in with each other as soon as they meet.
Yeah, unless that. But if not, you ain't got to really worry about a whole lot of stuff early on because a lot of that stuff is not even, it's kind of kept private, especially
Well, some people, because some people, as soon as they meet a person, they start asking them to pay their light bill and their phone bill.
And they'll probably never be in a honeymoon phase. I'll never be in a honeymoon phase. It'll be more like a business transaction until the dude gets tired of hitting that or whatever.
Yeah. Because people do that. They meet a guy, and that is the truth. Because a lot of my clients have told me that. And like right after they meet him, they start asking him to pay bills.
Yeah. I'd be like Notorious Big back in the day.
What?
Shit. I'll holler at a homie.
Holler at a homie?
Yeah.
You silly.
That's what the DRG said back in the day. So.
Well, your friend that got her life together. Let me talk to her, because you ain't the one.
Bitch. They don't get nothing but penetration.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's what B.I.G. said.
Yeah.
He don't want to act like he said. They don't get naked but penetration.
So, and he just move right over, move right on. So, coming up,
You funny,
man.
But you gonna pay the light bill before you move right on?
So coming up would be
You gonna pay the light bill before you move right on when they don't get naked with penetration and you just hit it and move on? Well, do you pay the light bill or you don't pay the light bill?
Hell no. Like what we're going to Red Lobster, and then you want this Red Lobster or you want this $50 in your light bill? Which one?
$50.
Pay Red Lobster.
He's still on that $40. He wants $50. The light bill is $800.
Shit.
$300, $200.
I'm hitting block. I'll be hitting. Somebody told me that this lady up there. She was like, I got she had like 4 kids at the time, and she was like, oh, I need $250 to make some shit. And I was like, block?
Where's your baby daddy? Call their ass.
I just hung up and hit block. I'm like, I ain't playing with you. Not at all. Block. You gonna end this before they don't show you how this works. She was texting me and stuff, and I'm like, man, don't call me no more. What you think this is?
So what couples often experience in the honeymoon phase is good hormones, and couples often experience constant contact, experience constant communication, and extreme excitement.
Let's see who's on live and who all said anything.
Constant contact and extreme excitement. But we still see that's the thing. Well, we like the honeymoon phase in that part. Oh, okay, because we have constant contact. You are starting to be in your little man cave now, in your office. Is you getting tired of your wife? You in your man cave now?
Not at all.
No, I really enjoy you being enjoying there because it seems like you really.
Yeah, I mean, I watch TV.
It seems like you like that last when I went out there, seeing you out there. You had the door locked and everything.
Yeah, because your son keep coming in there.
What he be coming there saying?
Interrupting whatever we're doing. So he just coming in.
Asking you questions and stuff.
Right.
But yeah. So he got his little man cave or his office that he built outside in the back. And he be out there. He be going out there. You supposed to be going to my page, don't you?
I was reading the post and it says, I'm well aware of the picture that's going around me of me in the shower.
Oh, that's a joke.
Okay.
If you read to the end. Right. And see, he was starting to be nosy.
Well,
that's what you get. That's what you get for being nosy.
What's going on here?
That's what you get for being nosy, right there. See, that's how they get people to read it because they nosy people. And extreme excitement. People are extremely excited about each other during the honeymoon phase.
Gloria Miller, thank you for joining in, and good morning to you as well.
Anybody else? And so look, this is the number one point. It's idealization stage. You see your partner as perfect and you ignore the potential red flags. You see your partner as perfect. Okay, but what do you do when you actually see a person's flaws? It's the real work is that learning how to deal with the things you don't like about a person when they do come out. Learn how to deal with that.
Right.
Because there's going to be some things you don't like about a person. This can be smacking. You know what? I don't say nothing about it smacking because that's ridiculous. I had people say that like, oh, I can't take a person smacking. I'm like, you really need to learn some tolerance. You can't tell a person to stop smacking. Either you move, you can stop listening, you can turn some music on, you can do whatever you want to do, but man, you can't stop nobody from doing nothing that they like. Everything they like to do, you can just keep their whole person away. You can't smack, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that. Am I dead?
All right. So,
what you don't like about me? Let's go to the real things. We get to the real stuff. He don't like that I don't let him. He don't like that I don't let him be his little that I'm not his little girl, and that I don't do everything he say soon as he say it, and I don't go for everything. Well, you in the honeymoon. You talk about the honeymoon phase, and that's what the honeymoon phase is about.
Right.
When you see your partner is perfect and you ignore red flags in the beginning, but then what do you do when you actually see the real person? See how men be so avoidant, and then this is how I talked about the other day, how men can feel dead or numb, not particularly dead, but dead too. Some of them have told me that, and that's what they're saying though, is they feel numb. They just don't feel alive. They don't feel like themselves because they have ignored things and avoided things for so long that they got into the highest level of stress. And the highest level of stress there's a higher level of stress than anger. Anger is not the highest level of stress. Anger is really in the activation stage. So there is a higher level. The highest level of stress is when you feel numb, when you feel outside your body, when you can be, what's the word when you feel outside your body? When you feel like you're not yourself, when you feel like you're outside of your body, watching yourself, depersonalization, depersonalization, when you feel like that, like I said, you feel dead, you feel just like you don't feel nothing. That's the highest level of stress, is when you don't feel nothing or when you feel disconnected from yourself.
Right.
That's the highest level of stress. Anger is not the highest level of stress, even though it can be explosive.
Right.
Anger is when you're still trying to work things out. The highest level of stress is when you got to the point where you don't try to work things out, when you just kind of just die. You don't actually die, but you just be like a frog just over there like, I'm done. So that's the highest level of stress, which a lot of men reach because they just avoid until it become a problem. And avoidance, some things, like the old people say, you need to choose your arguments. You shouldn't argue about every little thing, but some things you do need to discuss. So anyway, so okay, so what do you do? So that's the thing. Once you see the red flags, which I really don't see any red flags in our relationship, and to be honest, the only thing I have is you trying to boss me around all the time. And you having the trump card. You like, What did Ross say is law?
Well, okay, so what we're gonna go commercial break.
The commercial break. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
did you got your commercial? You supposed to be recording a commercial this week. Are you gonna record? We're gonna record you as commercial today or tomorrow? Making a commercial?
What I just said?
I know that, but
Okay, okay, thank you.
Oh, you got it? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
See, this is
No, I thought you was gonna make a commercial this
so
week.
this is how you handle those type of situations. So anyway, world largest preliminary July 31st to August 2nd. The world largest preliminary is going to, and for Houston, Texas, is going to be August 1st. Now that July 31st, we're going to have plenty of events. We have Friday day party, and we have hosts. A Friday night party, we have hosts. Saturday line dance party, workshops. Saturday night party, which is going to be the world largest preliminaries. And if you've never been to world largest, this is something that you want to come to so you can see how it is. And it's going to be spectacular, something of extraordinary, something you don't want to miss. Absolutely. Now we're going to move it over to Sunday, on the way party with a light brunch. This is something that you want to see. So come on out to the world's largest preliminaries in the Houston, Texas area. We have teamed up with a lot of people to make sure that you will have the best time, the best dance experience. You're going to be wowed by the decorations. You're going to be wowed by the dancing experience and the socialization. So you're going to have all three of those. It's going to be great dancing, great socializing, and great atmosphere. Now it's going to kick off. Actually, really, that week is going to kick off with the Just Dance Wednesday at Legacy Bar and Venue. Then Frida Chito's set on that Thursday. Then that Friday, you have a Friday day set, and then that night set is going to be the official meet and greet. After that, then it goes into the line dance party. So we're going to have plenty of things for you to do. So make sure you stay tuned.
Okay. Wow. Experience the wild on Wednesdays, Just Dance Wednesdays, where we will be practicing a different dance style each week from about 7 to 8:30. And then directly afterwards, we will have an all-style social. So come and check us out on Wednesdays. Okay. And
I believe on Wednesday, we're also going to start following the format of the different dance categories. So let's say the over 60 come out, and we'll do maybe a contest or a dance still in the air, and then the next one's will be new school, the next one's gonna be old school, and we're gonna go and continue that format to get everybody ready for the preliminaries, so you can be on the world's largest stage.
Right, and show up and show out. We want to help you get rid of the stage fright. The more times you do it in front of people, even if it's in front of a few people, the more times you do it, you should be less nervous.
Right.
And you'll do better if you're not nervous. The more nervous you are, the more you will struggle up there. If you could get rid of the nervous jitters, it's a lot easier.
And that's why you come on Wednesday, to get rid of those nervous jitters. So when it's showtime, it's go time, and you be ready. And,
right.
We're going to have our main event at the studio.
Right.
Something to see. Absolutely, yes. Guaranteed.
Right. The main event on Saturday night will be at the studio.
Right. Okay.
We're trying to work with our other Afro Americans as much as we possibly can instead of going out. I mean, there's nothing wrong with nobody going to work with other people. And it can be difficult to work with our own some of the time. We can have, there still could be some difficulties, but I just feel like we should go out of our way to try to do that. I'm just saying.
And this
Like,
is gonna be
build a community.
and this is gonna be in the region. So everybody in the region, everybody outside of our region, come see how we do things in the South. Come see how we party in the South. Come see how things are supposed to transpire in the South. And we are taking one step at a time to build a positive and continue our positive community here. This event, I know there's been a lot of like hardship stuff going on here in the Texas area. This will replace that hardship stuff. Once you come here, all the negativity, this will replace all of that. This is what we're diligently working on. So I'm from the hood, so I may not pronounce all my words on my tongue. They said my tongue was too big. Maybe that's what you love me. When I want to see you get a big tongue. So
Whatever.
so when I was born,
You're a better speaker than I am, so I don't know about that. I guess because you worked on it. I still got my country accent. So I just be like, whatever.
So all right, so hey, this will be that event. So yeah, all the negativity is
I'm not even worried about all the
So,
negativity. That's
well,
him.
yeah.
That's him speaking for himself. That's the time he can say, all
This
I'm
will-
trying to do
this
is
will
work with
replace
people.
all of that. So
All I'm trying to do is work with the
If you
people
wanna
who we
come
can
out
work
to
with in
critique it-
H-Town to give y'all a great event.
if you want to come out to critique the event,
No, don't come out to critique
Or
the event. Come out to have a
and
great
you want to
time.
report on the event, film the event, hey,
Come out to have a great
come on.
time.
If you are definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, going to have the best time of your life.
He's the one that always look up stuff on a huge scale. I don't do that. I'm trying to just have our great event and work with people, work across the line with other African American people, our dance community, our dance cousins, and throw a great event that you can come to and that you can have a great time and see us collaborating. That's my goal. Now he the one got a large scale
And like I
goal.
always say, she is one of the best therapists, best doctor therapists in the United States.
See, he said the whole United
and
States.
the thing is, her work schedule shows it.
I'm just good
I
being
mean,
it to my
she-
clients.
Right.
But
And
he
that's
wants to be the whole United States. But go ahead.
correct. So on a large scale, that's where she is. So if you look, I'm talking about nonstop working all day long to make sure her clients feel the best, make sure they get the best out of her therapy. Hey, seriously. So it is Future Focus Counseling Services. She gets the best. So if you know anybody, you're gonna refer them there. So
But not yourself because I can't see you.
right,
I
correct.
can't see people who I know personally. I can
So-
help you with some things though. There are some things I
And you
can
come on
help
the
you
show, and if you need to talk about something or to address something,
with. Yeah.
you come on the show and we can talk about it. But I don't think you can do it personally.
No,
So, but,
I can do free stuff. Some people have called me, which is fine, and I've talked to them. You know, different people from the dance community have talked to me about different problems they've had.
Right.
And we just do it for free.
correct. But so but she did that much time, so not that much time. But
Right.
if you are able to catch it,
It ain't the same as a weekly session.
right. If you are able to catch it, hey, you are in luck. Fans, trust me, you're in luck if you are able to catch it. She does not give herself enough credit, but
Well, I ain't gonna put the whole US of A like you got to do.
I'm saying she's one of the best in all the US of A. I might be coming to the room, I'm like, oh dang, like, I don't know, let me put that in my bag. Jeez, you know, the way she really listens, she goes over your what is that called?
Polyvagal.
Polyvagal
It's a nervous system.
nervous system. And she relaxes you. Now she has written 3 books. No, was it 4 or 3?
3 books, and then my new calendar that I've been giving out that I'm supposed to be selling, but I've been just.
But it was actually 4 because it was a workbook. One of those was a workbook, right?
No, it was 3. They was journal. There's 2 was journals,
2
but this new
journals.
one is a calendar. So that's the 4th one. That's still a book. It's just a calendar.
Okay.
But it's a 12-month calendar.
So make sure you support us by getting those books.
That's your phone. Well, that's that little phone.
That's over there.
Oh, okay. That's my what you call line. The line where they try to call to get somebody an appointment, but I don't know. I just don't want to work today, so.
See, when
I had 3 clients, but I don't.
When you doing that, she talk about she's not working today. She has 3 clients. Some people have 3 clients for the entire day.
Duh.
And she talk about I'm not working today. I'm just talking to 3 people. And I'm like, man, it's like.
Duh.
Yeah. So it's one of a kind.
So that's.
If you call to schedule an appointment, don't say I got it online. It's like I don't know. I never heard. I just trust me. You will be whatever you're going through. You'll come through, guaranteed.
So let's talk about the second part of the honeymoon phase: intense intimacy, high levels of physical affection, sexual activity, and emotional longing are common.
I remember we used to have sex 5 times a day for the first 3 months. Oh man!
You gotta get that back.
We 5 times a day. Real for
but we worked though.
Woo! That was some good shit. You work. So
you work too on all the stuff we be having. He be so tired, he be back to pass out. He be like,
I'm tired.
Sometimes he be telling me, oh, you know, like act like I'm just tired and he not, but he be about to pass out. His feet be hurting, everything. And like last night, you were about to just fall over.
So yeah. So do you have any questions? Have any questions about the
go
event?
Go on my Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any questions about the event or any questions about anything?
And we don't have all the answers for the event, but we will probably have a detailed flyer coming out. I assume next week because we are getting it together. We are.
Miss Jackie Hodges, good morning to you, lady. Good morning. I hope all is good with you. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you, Jazzy, Lewis.
Hey, are we coming to Atlanta? Hold on, Jackie. We coming to Atlanta on June the 5th. We're gonna come and watch our prelim out there. Try to get a ticket last night. The tickets was high. Oh, the tickets was still kind of high right now, man. Well, they $200, but on United that was high.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah, that was expensive.
Okay. Well,
but
we're gonna get that.
It was kind of cheap on Spirit. We need to go snag one. $200, $228.
All right, and my live is down right now, so I cannot join at the moment. So a lot of people never probably got.
I'm gonna get a guaranteed flight. We're gonna get our flights today, okay? Remember that, please. Can you get your flight today, sir? And then I'm gonna get a guaranteed flight. Okay. I'm not gonna get I'm not gonna do no standby.
All right,
okay.
We got a lot to do. We got a lot to do.
Show us some Southern hospitality when we get to Atlanta, Jackie.
I think she lives somewhere else. She lives in Atlanta.
I think she do live in Atlanta.
I don't think so.
Okay.
But hey, so what else is there to talk about?
Who else on there? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start. I used to do a thing called swinging and juicing.
Swinging and juicing. What was he swinging on?
Swinging. Yeah.
What was you swinging and what was you swinging on, Shannon?
I used to do a thing called swinging and juicing. And what I used to do, I swing dance and I juice to lose weight. And I was going by the name of Chocolate Tie.
Chocolate Tie.
Chocolate Tie is swinging and juicing.
And I'll still be calling him Chocolate Tie.
So the only thing that meant was I was creating juice and I'll be online swing dancing. And so that was before I was working. I was
Swinging and
teaching at a
juicing.
place called Barley. If y'all know that, that was in the Highlands in the DFW area. Now, I left, but since then it's shut down. I was like one of the premier people there. Everybody come see me. Thank you. But yeah, so I went ahead and left and did some other stuff. Left from over there and started doing some other stuff. So.
But when did he start calling himself Chocolate Ty? What made you get that name and start calling yourself Chocolate Ty? You are chocolate and you are Tyrone. But what made you put it together?
Why was I calling myself Chocolate Ty? The reason I called myself Chocolate Ty was I needed something to catch.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I had a hard body. I was like, let me see what can I do to get people to come and see me because, I'm permanent. My middle name was Tyrone. So I was like, let me see. Okay, so let me go by the name of Chocolate Ty. So when I put the first flyer out, so people came. I don't know if they thought I was gonna be like stripping or what. So I was like, I said that everybody heard. It was like a bunch of women came. A lot of guys came, because they knew that we were dancing.
Uh-huh.
The women didn't know what the hell was going on. They were just coming to see Chocolate Ty.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, we had a great time. So
Chocolate Ty. Anyway.
So yeah, I'll start inviting instructors to teach because I was not ready to teach at that time. I was not ready to teach or whatever. So I was like, what can I do? I had to dig deep in the bag. And I was like, this is what I'm going to do. This is a genius idea. Let me bring instructors out here so I can dig off them, learn from them, and become a teacher. So I brought people out. They know all the good stuff that I consider was good. And start, I was teaching or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good run.
Okay. So anyway, to the next level of after we learn about Chocolate Ty, we go to the next level of constant communication. Couples often spend significant time talking and texting. Okay, and so the thing is, once you get out the honeymoon phase, you may have to go out of your way to continue to have good communication, positive communication, because a lot of times, by the time the people are out of that honeymoon phase, they start having a lot of negative communication, start having arguments, and they seeing each other's flaws, and so they're having arguments, and then they're starting to maybe have an avoidance pattern, trying to avoid, avoiding getting through discussions. And so at that point, you have to make sure that you are continuing to have discussions where you work through problems, where you don't just, you can't don't start avoiding. Don't start avoiding, but also don't be picking on it about everything either. So it's somewhere in the middle. Don't be starting something about everything. That's when you really need to pick up your communication skills. I tell a lot of people in the beginning, if you really care about this relationship, go ahead and get in counseling now. Oh, we don't need it. Right. Everything is great. Yeah, I know everything is great. But around the corner, real life is going to happen. And while you are so patient and tolerant, this is the great time to develop some good communication skills while you are being very patient. So anyway, later on, when the honeymoon phase is over, you have to use that. You have to learn how to be patient and tolerant. You understand patience and tolerance, sir? You have to be patient with each other.
I'm patient with everybody. I love everybody.
You are patient, but you will get your voice going up there.
Not much.
Hi.
Not much.
And you get the loud fast.
Not much. Not much.
Uh-huh.
Not a whole lot.
It don't take much for you to get hi. And I'm like, do you know that I understand regular tone? I got a question for y'all, men. Men are always saying that women have a tone. But for the most part, 9 times out of 10, y'all are the ones always hollering when y'all get upset. What do you get for that? Tell me about that.
You fine.
But that's the truth. Like, y'all be saying women got a tone. But y'all be the ones getting loud. Tell me the truth about who be getting loud naturally in a relationship. Who gets loud, get their voice way up there.
Y'all just be doing it so much, y'all don't even really understand when y'all be doing it.
But who be
So-
arguing, hollering between me and you? Who be raising their voice?
What?
Tell the truth. Who be raising their
What?
voice? Who be raising their voice?
What?
Yeah.
You run around here yelling at everybody.
No, I don't. Who be raising their voice?
And I just be like, me and the kids.
You say I be yelling at
I
everybody.
learned from the kids how to avoid it. I've learned from the kids. I be like, okay, that's what we
Her
do.
be living in an alternative world.
I'm like,
Because
that's what we do.
he said he could tell I was going through menopause,
Absolutely.
which I don't even know if I'm going through menopause. That's what the doctor said. But I don't even know if I am because I just had some signs that I wasn't going through menopause. But anyway. But he the one arguing and everybody. He be living in his own alternative world. He be arguing and hollering at everybody, all in the stores, in traffic. You don't see me doing none of that. He was getting into it with all kind of people, his baby mama, his kids, his own mama, his cousins, all kind of people. I don't be getting into it with nobody. But he said he could tell.
I don't anymore.
But he said he could tell I was going through menopause, but I don't get into it with anybody.
I did. I was getting into it. Yeah.
Right, but how was I going through? How did you see that I was going through menopause, but you was the one arguing with everybody? I'm just trying to figure that out. You've been living in an alternative world in his own little world where he can notice everything about everybody else but Herman. That's the only person that he don't notice nothing about. Tyrone. But anyway.
This is some of the relationship stuff that you do go through.
But that was the one thing that I noticed about him is that he always noticed what everybody doing except for this one.
As you can see.
Yeah. But I try to stop saying that because then David keep on saying that. You're the one who do that. I said, let me stop saying that because then David keep trying to say that. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I remember when David told you, you're fussing at me. You've been fussing for 2 days.
That
was
have
so funny.
You've been going on for BS for 2 days. That's exactly right. You are absolutely right. So if I'm going to fuss at you, it's a reason. So don't get it twisted. When I'm not no pushover. I had to tell you, son, I'm not no pushover. You tried it a few times, and I'm like, look, son, I'm not that one. I'm not that one, son. For real. So you're like, oh.
He just do what he see, and so then you have to watch what you do because kids pick it up, and at the end of the day, I'll be like, "Don't disrespect my husband. You better go sit down."
But yeah, I don't never hear that conversation, and that's how y'all should do it. But ladies, y'all should do what you heard it from Shanette. So or Dr. Butterfly. So but yeah, so I had to, and it's like individual things where I'm with the kids by myself, and I have to talk to them. It's like, hey, I don't appreciate when you do this. I'll do this and this and this for you. I don't appreciate when you do this. I had to talk to the daughter, to be honest, daughter too, and to let her know, hey, I don't like this, so don't do this. And that's all she understands.
And I don't get in it.
She don't even know when I have these.
Exactly. I don't know, and I will get in it if I do know.
Yeah, I don't let her know when you have these conversations with your stepchildren. I mean, if I let her know everything that we discussed, then why? We wouldn't have our own relationship. Our relationship will be through her. But we have our own relationships. So that's why I just talked to him and said, hey, this is what I expect from you. This is what I don't expect from you. I expect this out of you. And then, I don't think they don't ever talk to you when I talk to you.
Right. No, you can't make that happen. That has to be something that people do themselves. You can't be like, oh, what I do say is I'll say, you know what? I enforce it. In case they try coming back to me with it, I say, you need to listen. I would tell my daughter, you can't expect for somebody to do stuff for you and then you have a bad funky attitude. We're not gonna do that. Because you gotta teach kids how to be in the world. And in the world, if you don't treat people right, they're not going to treat you right.
Right. It's going to be reciprocated.
Right. And so you treat people right. People go out of their way for you. They don't have to.
Right.
They go out of their way for you, and you need to go out your way for them. They do things for you, and when they ask you to do something, you need to do it. And don't have no funky attitude about it. Just get up and do it. I enforce that kind of stuff, and I'll say that. And you're going to have respect here.
Right.
So if you got an attitude, go do that. Had an attitude privately in the bathroom by yourself. But when you come out of there, then you drop that attitude and that rest and be face. And we're not doing that here.
Now, if anybody would like to join us and help us through the preliminaries and
Oh yeah,
audits,
please. If you would like
reach
to volunteer.
reach out to us.
Or if you would like to donate some money for the winners, we're going to give money, but if you would like to donate for second, third place and all that kind of stuff, get with us and you can definitely do that. Or if you would like to donate like a gift bag, something from your company, something of that nature.
So if you have t-shirts with your logo on it and you want to give those to us so we can pass out, if you have table setting that you centerpieces that looks good, color coordinate with us, you can reach out to us. If you're a vendor and you want to sell your product, reach out to us. We will have several vendors on site. So if that's something that you would like to do, reach out to us and let us know.
And we will let you go up. Like if you giving money, we will let you present it. We won't. Sometimes people be tripping on that, but we'll let you present it.
We'll also have your flyer, create your flyer, and say this wonderful individual is a sponsor with us, and we're representing you, your logo, or just if it's just yourself, and you just say, I just want to do it, and you can do it in private as well. If you just want to do it in private, you can do it in private or public, and we'll make sure you feel appreciated. One of our biggest mottos is come to us and you will feel like you belong there. Out with the old, in with the new stuff. And the thing is, we are all stars and we all belong in the spotlight. So
if you want to be in it,
if you want to just be in the background, you can do that as well too. But if you want to blossom and you want to be in the spotlight, we're gonna put you there. And my motto is go where you're celebrated and not just tolerated. A lot of people go, I'm just tolerated, and whoever's doing the video, I don't want to dance with you. I'm not gonna dance with you.
Right.
So you paid to come here and dance with a person, and they're not even want to dance with you, and you sit down all night. My place, we got people that's gonna come get you up out your seat and dance with you all night long. There's gonna be more than multiple people coming through and dance with you. We're not paying people to come dance with you because a lot of times when you pay people to go, make sure you dance with everybody. Here's some money. They really don't want to do it. But if you have true, genuine people that really want to dance with everybody, that's what we're bringing out. True, genuine people. They're truly just want to dance with everybody because they enjoy that.
And a lot of the ladies do want to do that. They go out their way to dance with ladies.
Right.
Some of y'all ladies be doing too much. You have an attitude and different kind of attitudes going on and just expecting too much of people. Because I've seen that up close in person. One guy who danced with everybody. And I still seen a lady have attitude with him. Like sometimes that's, I don't know what that be all about. But
and sometimes if you don't want to dance, you just want to come to the music, and that's fine. Because I always keep them in the know. Like if somebody, they don't want to dance with me, I have to keep them in the know.
Not want to dance for so many reasons. Your leg could be hurt, knee hurt.
And a lot of times just let them come after the dance.
The rotator could be hurt.
Something like that.
It could be 1,000 things.
A lot of times, if something like that is going on, then they tell you, hey, I don't feel good.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
But it could be loud, sometimes it's hard to tell people stuff.
But we will have, it's going to be a good dancing event. I can tell you that. You won't only have the atmosphere, but you'll have the good dancing experience as well.
Okay, so future planning. A lot of times, that's the last one. A lot of times when people they're in the honeymoon phase, they're really planning for the future. They're putting a lot of they're putting a lot of work in planning for the future. And I was just telling one of my clients, if you with a man and he's not planning the future with you, he's not planning on being with you. I'm just saying, if you don't see where he's making an attempt to plan to add you into his life, or he's trying to get into your life, in a way that when y'all planning for your future, he's not trying to be with you. He's not even in the honeymoon phase with you. You in the honeymoon phase by yourself.
Really.
So they're just like, these are some signs too that somebody is actually really trying to be with you. If y'all are going through this phase.
Sharice, Dada, Sanders, Gerald, Daly, and everybody else is watching. Joining.
Thanks for joining us. But yeah, so that one thing, if I haven't learned nothing else from this show, I've learned one big thing from this show. And I should have already known it because I've been around men since I was 21 years old in the barbershop for 30 years. But I learned about compartmentalizing that men, just because they been with you, which I always knew that, just because they sleep with you or been with you, don't mean they planning anything with you.
Right.
But if they are planning something with you, you should see them, you should feel them in some of these stages that's in the honeymoon phase. If they're not in some of these stages, like they're not planning a future with you, they're not planning on being with you. They just sleeping with you, playing with you, whatever reason. They dealing with you, but they have compartmentalized that relationship to not be a long-termer. And so to study the honeymoon phase would be good because you would know where a person really is with you. Because a lot of these ladies seem to be confused. They think a man is trying to plan a future with them when they're not. How do you know if somebody's planning a future with you? If a man is planning a future with you?
Depends when, but so sometimes
when he's dating you, when y'all dating,
because you won't have that feeling of lack of them not being there. You won't have that feeling of that. You would know without a doubt, oh, this person is with me. Without a doubt, you pick up the phone, you call them, they pick up. If they're busy, hey baby, I'm busy, or they return your text. You're not gonna be waiting for a couple of days. They're not with their homeboys on. Don't pick up the phone. And the homeboys be like, don't pick up the phone call. Let her miss you. What? And that's why you single? And you want me to take your advice? What? Please, not a chance.
And I bet you were saying that.
You know I was saying that. You don't got nobody on you want to be like you?
No, I was saying that too.
Yeah, booty call, I'm just humping around, then yeah, I'll be like.
Right, so something like that. That's one ladies when they'll just answer your call. Don't be coming to therapy and ask me why the man not answering your call. He just told you why. Because
we just humping around. So why am I picking up a call? But if it's much serious, yeah, I'm gonna pick up the call, I'm gonna respond to you. You're gonna know what's going on. But if it's not that type of party, baby, then it's just gonna be, hey,
but y'all still keep them around. That's what confused the lady because the man answered the phone.
Women do the same thing to men. Okay. Women be on dates with other dudes and keeping, this dude calling and like, baby, what's going on? Can I come reach? Can I take you out? Can I do this? And then y'all go out because y'all hungry. Not really know the dude. Y'all always gonna go out.
Get a free dinner.
To have a free meal. So women do the same thing too. And fellas, you need to recognize that when that's going on with you. The thing is, you want to waste my time. Well, okay. I'm sending you more voicemail too, and she probably won't call you back because she's wasting your time. She's gonna do 5 other dudes, happen to them, take them, so I wouldn't waste my time with shit like that. I'll be like, oh, okay. Well, what do I want from this situation? If it's something that I need, like one of the ladies, I needed her to spread the rumors. So I would date her. Not sexually, I'll just date her. Yeah, we're gonna spread rumors. Okay. Put this in your ear and go tell everybody. And they be whispering, don't tell this, and that person go tell this person, everybody. Where'd you hear this from? This person here, and it didn't come from me. So it didn't come from me, it came from them. Well, I thought you told me. I told you not to tell nobody that, but showed everybody. That's your fault.
Yeah, you funny.
I told you not to tell nobody, you told everybody, and now I knew that wasn't gonna be the situation. Thank you.
Yeah.
So hey, Because whatever you tell somebody, you better believe 10 other people are probably going to instantly know, unless it is your spouse
Yeah.
or somebody like that. You better have, because don't go out telling people stuff, because I know best friends tell best friends stuff. I'm on the phone with them and they're like, and I'm listening. I don't tell nobody shit because I don't really give a damn about, people business. I got my own business to worry about. So people come tell me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can't tell you shit. That's the person I can't tell shit is your ass. You on the phone telling me everything about your best friend and well, I'm like, really? So like, no, don't tell this person nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just be conscious of that. And then sometimes, if I was to do that, gossip people call me, they tell me a lot of stuff. I'll listen, do a lot of listening, man. I'll be on the phone with people for hours.
He really do. They be calling him, telling him everything.
I'm on the phone.
He's a lot of men's therapist. If you can only get that, if they get to bill their insurance for it.
People call me and just lay the whole plate out to me.
He's a lot of people, men therapists.
And I'm just listening, like, man. And my girl, my
Tyrone.
wife like, tell me I got another call coming. I'm like, baby, just give me a second. I'm still listening. Give me a second, honey. Like, tell me you got another call coming through.
Yeah, because I mean,
get off the phone.
I talk to people all day. I can't do that.
Like, we can't do that insurance. Get off the phone. I'm like,
if you talk to me more than 6 minutes, I'm trying to figure out how I can get your Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
I'm like, baby, just give me a little bit. Just give me a minute, baby. But
my client told me that. I was talking to one of my clients one day. They told me, you go bill at you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Are you serious? You know I am.
Right. So we're about to probably walk the neighborhood to go try to get some kind of workout done.
Yeah, we might have to start being back on this show on the walking.
Field.
Yeah, walking. Because I gotta start. We gotta start getting, we gotta start getting some exercise, and we're gonna encourage y'all to get on there too.
I would like to say.
Okay, go ahead.
I was like, give me a hand.
Okay.
I would say, oh, you need to get these nails done. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And my toes, they're
fantastic. That is beautiful. I'm not getting nothing done. But anyway, thank you, baby, because you have brought me to a lot of stuff. You brought me to so much, and I just want to say thank you. Even with these jacked up nails, you are still the most beautiful woman in the world.
I'll be getting my nails done today.
So yeah, and I love you. I love you. So
you brought me to a lot too.
Right.
Brought me to our now and our future, but our now, right now.
Praise
I said healing is getting the best out of life right now, just as everything stands.
Praise the Lord. I love you. All right, people.
My husband, I'm so happy that we're doing this as a married couple rather than just go.
Make a love. I'm like, praise the Lord, thank you, Jesus, because we are doing it.
I'm glad we're in this as a married couple because we do a lot of stuff together. It's crazy.
Yeah, for real. Lord, please, everybody watching this live, please let them go to get through the day, tomorrow, and forevermore. Lord Jesus, you are the greatest of the greats, the best of the best, the most beautiful of the beautifuls. And you are the highest of the high, the Lord of the Lords, and you are the only God. Amen. Love y'all.
Peace out, y'all. We about to go for a walk. Yeah, let's get this.